Hey kids, welcome to Glen's Drum Emporium. We are in my kitchen. We're going to do a little preview of some Camco bass drum pedals. I've used Camco since they came out with when Tama got them, and I just recently picked up a second double bass version of it. This one I just purchased, and it's actually near mint. I believe this is not the original, the first series. I believe it's the second series. And how you can tell is the connector rods right here. These have a little boot on them that you peel back, and you can put a little bit of grease in them. These are hard to come by. They're especially hard to come by with this metal plate. This is the metal plate for the new one. Usually this is missing. So this guy didn't use his too much that I bought it from. And came with the plates. So this just sits in here and you tighten it down like you would on your bass drum rim. You can see this one has a plate. This is one of the original series I've owned for a long time. The only thing missing on mine right now is the guard, the chain guard and guide. And so I'm looking for a couple of spares of those. So I own two of the cheater beaters, the double bass ones. This one actually has the original beaters. I actually have all the original beaters for all my Camcos. Some of the single ones still have them on. I still prefer those in my recording studio. So here's the singles. This is second generation single. And I believe this is second generation, yeah. And I have 7 singles. 4 on drum sets in my basement right now. This one I use for some demos with drum sets. So this is number 5. And 6 and 7 are sitting on the shelf, near mint condition. The reason why I have so many is just for the parts. I want to keep up on the parts. These pedals actually do last a long time. Like this one here has lasted me for 20 plus years easy. This is in for a cleaning. I will buff this all up. We do jam nights, and for whatever reason, these guys that wear the shoes, I'm barefoot, and my pedals are always clean, but these guys come in with the boots and shoes with stuff all over them, and it gets all messed up. As you can tell, this is how they normally look, because my left foot is on that quite a bit. But Jam Nights does this. So this one's getting a little wobbly. So it needs a bearing change here. And I may change the chain. I play flat foot, so I mean I go like this, whereas most people are heel up and toe. I find that harder on pedals because you've got your whole weight of your leg pushing into it. Where me, it's just the force of my foot, and I find my pedals just last forever. So, but you know, for the most part, bearings, that's a common thing. To be honest, I have Ludwig Speed King pedals, and their footboards are notorious for wearing out pretty quick. I don't know what the deal is with it. So you have to retap them, put bigger bearing in. And basically it's like a nylon bushing bearings. Sometimes there's brass ones in the Speed Kings. So the cool thing about this pedal is, as you can see, independent shaft. Camco was its own drum company at one time. They made killer drums. I'm looking for a Camco drum set right now. the Camco drums were bought out by DW. That's where their round lugs come from. It's actually a Camco drum lug. Tama bought the pedal design, changed the actual, like they kept all this, but they changed the footboard. The footboard, if you get an original Camco pedal, looks just like a DW 5000 pedal, and the screws in the bottom plates are all interchangeable. So just so you know. So the cool thing about this is all these single pedals of the second generation have this anchor sticking out here, and what that does is you can just disconnect it here. This one has it. You can swap out. They're single pedals, so the single pedals, you just put the next one in and connect it up. So say if you wanted to leave this on the kit and you were doing something else like a practice and you needed a pedal, you just disconnect it, bring this one home in your bag. Like most pedals probably do the same thing, but back in the early days this was kind of innovative. Whether they're the originators of it, I don't know. Lots of adjustments on this pedal. The spring setting can be moved, I think, in 4 or 5 positions right here. You just unscrew it where this nylon bushing is, right here, and you can move it either way to set the tilt like this. Allen key locks it to the shaft in a countersunk hole. As you can see, you can adjust the chain to bring the pedal up or down. I normally like my pedals really tight. I have strong ankles and feet, and I like that spring tight. Like this here, that's way too loose for me. As you can see, tight. A lot of guys have trouble with these pedals because they're tight like that. This one I have just a tad looser, but I have the throw a little bit off too. Works better for me. I don't feel any lag the way that's set up right now. None of that cheater beater lag. I hate that. So this pedal is going to get a cleaning and a buffing, so it'll look brand new again. I'm just going to test out the bearings. Sometimes I put silicone grease in there. But so far this pedal has been great. This pedal's been with me a long time. So that's the scoop. Not much else adjustments on it, but these two here are crucial. And obviously you can bring the shaft in or out to your length. I've always loved the felt beaters that came with these pedals. In fact, on my my recording studio drum set, which is a Yamaha recording custom kit, I've shaved the beaters to have a flat spot, and I just love the feel of that. So yeah, I'm one of the old school guys that still uses felt beaters. Live, I use these Rhythm Tech. I don't even know if they make them anymore. They come with the counterweights. I took the counterweights off and put them on my felt ones on my my recording studio kit. That drum set has 2 singles because it's double bass, 2 separate bass drums. But I've got a counterweight on, and that's basically how I change or train my feet and my muscles just to keep them up to par. The counterweight, I find it adds even more resistance, and I like that. So that's basically it. Spring tension is pretty much the same as most pedals. You've got a spring here also, and here. I don't know. I've got some other pedals like pearls and stuff like that, and I can't exactly remember what they have here. So that is pretty much it. Love these pedals, and I'll keep collecting them. It's just one of those deals. I gotta have them. I'm going to be playing a lot more in my later years, and I want the gear handy for all my musical ventures. So look at that. This guy said it was just sitting on a shelf. He used it a couple of times, so there's a little bit of dust here, but this thing is just beautiful. Brand spanking new. You just don't find them like that. So anyways, that's the scoop Camco pedal. I love them. I love the DW 5000s and those pedals too, but the footboard, I have big feet. I find the footboard too narrow, and I don't like where my foot goes where the number 5000 is, because I play barefoot. Feels weird, but they make great pedals too, and I've got quite a few of those too. So anyways, that's the scoop. Thanks for watching.